back with the 335i finally. I know it's been a long time since I last posted. I had an issue with some used turbos that I bought. I'll cover that later. As for right now, I've got all the parts in that I need for the install. So let's just jump right into what I got. So right back here, we got the eBay Special 19T turbos. I haven't done any thorough testing with them yet. I've just done the normal shaft plate check, which they don't have any. They spin great. I'm not gonna get these balanced because I've waited so long for everything to get in and have the time to actually do this, that as soon as I test the wastegates, make sure that they're closing properly, they're gonna get thrown on. Right here, we have a Stage 2.5 Walboro 535 fuel pump from Black Market Parts. I do actually believe I bought this from Precision Raceworks, so shout out to them. I'm gonna actually buy the Stage 3 pump here relatively soon. That's with the hot switch and everything else. We also have a ton more parts sitting back here. I got motor mounts, decoupler rings for the injectors, VRSF aluminum inlets and outlets, head gasket, oil pan bolts, head bolts, the other turbos sitting back there, and then I have in the injector puller sitting behind those boxes as well. So without covering too much time, let's just jump right into where I'm at with the 335. All right, so far I haven't really gotten much done. I've gotten the front bumper off. It's sitting over there. The car's gonna be parked up at my shop. I work on dumpsters all day, welding and repairing, so nothing fancy. So we're gonna be parked up here for the next couple weeks. The car's too low to fit my low pro jack under, so I'm taking the bumper off. Then I gotta take my VRSF 7.5 inch intercooler off, which I'm actually not looking forward to taking off at all. And then I'm gonna pull the whole front end off. I'm taking the tranny with the engine and we're just gonna pull it all together. So today my main goal is to get the headlights off, the core support out, radiator, fan, intercooler, basically just open up the whole front end to where it's just the subframe and the front of the engine. And then hopefully Friday, we're gonna be pulling the engine. My boy Eddie's probably gonna come through and help. If you haven't yet, check out his channel. He does a ton of BMW and WRX work. I'll post his channel in the description. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. update. The time lapse stopped, and I kept looking and I didn't realize it. So I've kind of made a bit more progress from where the time lapse stopped. So here is where we're at right now. I have to take the tranny mounts, I have to get them ready, get a tranny jack under it. The engine mounts, oh yeah, and then all the electrical, obviously. I mean, I've still got the main harnesses to the junction box. I gotta disconnect the ignition coils, disconnect the fuel rail, disconnect the O2 sensors. I mean, I got all the harnesses that I still have to disconnect. But I'm gonna finish cleaning, or finish taking apart just the little stuff. This right here, this will definitely come off. I mean, what is that, like an oil cooler vent, I guess? Let's see. Yeah, now it's time to like slow it way down and make sure that I'm disconnecting everything that needs to be disconnected and not just disconnecting random stuff and making this a bigger project than it needs to be. So this is probably where I will end the first video, because I'm probably not going to get much farther than this today. But I'll pick right back up on it tomorrow. Like I said, the plan is to have the engine out on Friday and then begin the process of tearing down the engine, checking the head gasket, this, that, the other. I figured since this video didn't really cover a whole lot, it's not really going to take a lot of time, I guess I can cover what happened to me on the turbos that I bought. I had a buddy of mine reach out over Instagram and he said, hey, you need to check this guy out. He sells a bunch of N54 stuff and he's got some MMP Stage 3 turbos. And I was kind of thinking about MMP Stage 3 turbos, but they just weren't in the budget. So I hit him up, he wanted $1,200 for them, told me that there was a 14-month warranty, sent me pictures, this, that, the other. And from his page, all he did was sold N54 stuff. So I thought he was a solid guy. I asked him, you know, are they ready for install, no issues? He said, yup, no problem. And then he paid for the most basic shipping through USPS, which during the time of the whole coronavirus, it, you know, obviously took forever. So I finally got the package in the mail about a month after he shipped them. I get them and one turbo was blown. I mean, there was cracks in the housing. They were just toast. So back and forth, I'm not really going to get into detail. I don't really want to involve, you know, that guy. I've washed my hands of it. But after about a week and a half, he came clean, he gave me my refund, and we were actually able to manage working that out. So, you know, that's no big deal there. I washed my hands of it. I'm not going to say any more on it. But it did put me behind schedule on where I wanted to be for the car. So we've got everything in now, and now I'm just ready to just get this thing done. I mean, it's been 2 months of stress and back and forth and this and that, and I'm just satisfied and happy to have the car in, getting torn apart, and getting the work done. So, with that said, I hope y'all have a great Wednesday. Stay safe, take care of yourself, love your neighbors, love everybody, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Later.